This is a demonstration of our Virtual SCADA Lab demo. This is done by the Fermat Lab at Virginia Tech in the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering. If you're using your iFIX software inside of a virtual machine, first you need to download the 64-bit version of Windows to use in that virtual machine. You can do that easily by using the network software at vt.edu. So if we go to the network software page, the software distribution office, then log in using your PID and password, we can download the 64-bit version of Windows. We do that by going to Microsoft Windows software, and you can select either Windows 7 or Windows 8, 32 or 64-bit version of Windows. It doesn't matter whether you choose Windows 7 or Windows 8. For this purposes, we will show how to do it using Windows 7. We click on Windows 7. Click the License Agree, accept the agreement, copy the license key, and download the ISO. This ISO will be used to create a virtual machine on which iFIX 5.8 will be installed. In this video, we show how to create a operating system inside of VM Player. Although you can install iFIX 5.8 onto any computer, it is easier for us to use VMware and install an operating system and run iFIX 5.8 on that. So, the way that we do this is that we create a new VMware player. We select an ISO. Previously, we have downloaded the 64-bit version of Windows 5.8. We now link it to that location and go through the steps. For the product key, we use the product key that was given to us by the Virginia Tech website. We choose a Windows machine name, which can be any name. For this purposes, we will use Virtual Machine Example. And you can choose any disk capacity. Here we will show how to install iFIX 5.8. There are two ways that you can install iFIX 5.8, either on your desktop of your personal machine, provided it is running Windows, or on a virtual machine that is running Windows. We can do this we will show how to do this on a virtual machine, and we will start by adjusting the settings of the virtual machine in VMware Player. First, we go to CD, DVD, and choose the physical drive. We choose an ISO image file to use as our CD, DVD. Here, we browse and go to the location where we saved the iFIX 5.8 ISO. Clicking on this, we save our settings and then run the VMware Player. After running and starting the VMware Player, we go to Start and go to the CD DVD drive. This is located under Computer. And we click on the DVD drive. Note that if you are doing this on your own desktop machine, this will appear as a folder that you extracted the ISO image files from. After clicking on this DVD drive, we can see the folders that are on the disk. We go to Setup, and inside of Setup, we go to Application. This is an exe that runs and installs iFIX 5.8. Click on Yes to make changes. And now we go through the installation process. In installing the iFIX 5.8, we click through the instructions and agree to all of the license terms. We can choose any of the three types: complete, custom, or typical. In this case, we just choose typical. We now wait for iFIX to install, which can take some time, on the order of 4 to 5 minutes. After iFIX has installed, the following screen will show up. It's the iFIX configuration wizard. In this, we set the node type as SCADA and the connectivity as networked. Then we have to enter a remote name for the SCADA node name. We choose iFIX, although this can be any name. click OK. And we would like to enable SCADA iFIX to work through the Windows firewall. So we click yes. We click yes to installing Visual Basic, and we accept the license agreement. After installing iFIX in Prophecy HMI SCADA, we restart the computer, and we will be able to start iFIX upon restarting.